This is a way to control posture, to get your feet on the hips. Collar and sleeve, you're able to go collar, sleeve. I'm gonna pull them down, push them away, feet on the hips, okay? So now from here, I'm making sure that my hips are off the mat, and it's like I'm extending my knee into his shoulder and pulling him in. I want this arm pulled in, because his challenge, walk that way a little bit. His challenge is now, this arm is threatened for a triangle. His challenge is to either pull this arm out or somehow kind of defend against a potential triangle. His problem is that if he tries to pull this right arm out, it's hard. He pulls my shin right in his shoulder. So you see what he did there? He put his hand on the mat. So now when he pulls, he has more pull. But this enables me to get this hand right here. I have one arm in, his right arm. If I shift my hips to the left, meaning out to the right, so I'm on my left side, I get spider guard here. If I shift my hips to the right, I have lasso right here. I have lasso and spider. I have lasso, spider, and then sweeps. So you see how they're all connected. Collar and sleeve also is right in that vicinity of a scissor sweep. So you see that scissor sweep can be either sweep or a way for you to open your guard and go to collar and sleeve, feet on the hips. The only difference is once you get this motion down for a scissor sweep, my need for a scissor sweep wants to go here, but for collar and sleeve, it goes right up here so that my foot goes on his hip and I can rotate my hips, okay, as I'm pulling him in. Now, collar and sleeve, we just spend a little bit of time here. If he begins to fish for my shin to try to push my foot off the mat, off his hip, you already have triangle, okay? If we're here and he's not doing much, I can put my foot on his bicep and begin a lock in triangle, okay? So collar sleeve is a very useful guard, and similar things you have from spider guards. Let's get back over there. So now, we're gonna go to lasso one. Lasso one is lasso on the knee arm, okay? I'm going to take this foot, go across the belt right here. He's gonna start passing. I let him pass, and I sweep him right in here, okay? What's also very nice to do here, let's say I swept him here, and I got here is this, the near arm isolation. Walk your feet to the right. Is a near arm isolation. We landed here, push his arm, let's say down here, slid my left knee over here, brought my arm over, and I trapped it with the shin right here. So it traps his arm right here. And it enables me to have a very good control, and his arm is pretty much stuck right here. And I gotta control the head. So that's gonna be your position when you get to the top. Collar sleeve. You can start here. I pull him down, and what I'm gonna do is, I know he wants to posture back up, okay? So as he postures back up, I use his body to push. But see how my right toes are on the mat, not the heel. When you push to get mobility in your hips and movement, it's your toes, and my right knee is pressing into him. So as he postures up, I can get actual movement of my hips. My foot goes on his hip, and I'm pushing my knee into his shoulders. I'm pulling this. He'll put that hand probably on the mat to pull this out. You pull this out. I lace it through. My left hand locks to my inner thigh, to my hip. This cannot be loose. Everything has to be tight, because if I boot my leg in, he has to be able to come in with me. In, out. This cannot be loose, where this moves and he doesn't. It has to be tight. So I have pull it in, lock it, and twist here. So see how he's moving? So here I move my hip across, meeting my shin across his hip line. And I'm gonna reach for his outside knee right here. As he passes, I let him pass. My left leg kicks up, okay? And my toes are up as my right foot here lifts my hip and I slide into him here. And I wanna take my foot and push it that way, but I have to have it stiff. So I force him to do a shoulder roll that way as my right hand lifts his leg here. From here, I let go of the left hand here, and we switch it here, staple 1, and staple 2, and control the head, and I'm here. Okay, because from here you have a very nice opportunity to go to north-south matrix and finish the Kimura. Okay? So one last time, watch what the left leg does, and watch what the heave does. Collar and sleeve, pull them in, push away, sleeve here, push with my right foot, extend, I'll loop through as far as I can, and then I'm gonna twist kind of here and lock it to my hip, okay? If he tries to pull his hand out, it's locked. As my right foot goes here, and I tilt. Okay, now as he passes, right there, that knee went past his arm as my toes are on the mat, and I'm gonna scoop my hips in as my left leg rotates this way and my right hand lifts. As soon as he's already tilting, this way my left knee bends. So I don't drop him on to my knee. Let go. Here, staple 1. Staple 2 and control the head, and then you're here. Okay? That's going to be the first lasso. Let's go 1, 2, 3. I'm all.